Welcome back, Gemini. It looks like you're about to be put into a position where you're going to have to make a decision. Somebody here is going to put you on the spot and they're going to be saying, hey, Gemini, you need to make a decision. What side are you on? It's either them or me, that kind of energy. The thing is that this person that's going to do this, I'm seeing them as being somebody who's very chaotic. Okay, so like this chaos that's gonna explode around you, it's coming from this person, or this person is the one that's like, uh, fanning the flames. You know what I'm saying? Fanning the flames. They're gonna try to make something really big. Where if they had just sat down and be quiet, or if they were just to sit down and be nice, then something wouldn't happen. But because of this person's energy, because of them wanting conflict, they want to fight, they want to argue, not necessarily with you, but with somebody else, or it could be with a group of people, and they're going to try to put you on the spot. So be very careful, because I also see somebody around you who is watching you, investigating you, okay? You might be the kind of person who enjoys your quiet, peaceful time for yourself, You might be the kind of person who gets shaken up. I wouldn't say easily, but it stresses you out when there's like a large crowd, or people are yelling and screaming, something like that, okay? Where you just really like your environment to be calm and peaceful and serene. You prefer that. You function better under that. Some people function better under chaos, right? And that's this person. This person that is going to put you on the spot, Gemini, is definitely somebody who enjoys chaos. They thrive in chaos. And you are the complete opposite. I'm hearing the two of you are the complete opposites on every level. Like y'all are just complete opposites. This could be a family member, and that might be why you're hanging around this person, or they could be a neighbor, okay? But it's definitely somebody that you've kind of like been mashed with, not really somebody that you chose. Yeah. Now, for somebody here, I'm hearing that you're no longer waiting around for something anymore. Might be confirmation for one of you or a couple of you. Like, you're not waiting around for something anymore. Like, you've been waiting for a message, a love message, or something like that. It could be an endearment. Like, you've been waiting for a message of some kind, and now you're not waiting around anymore. It's like you're choosing life. You're definitely in this energy of seeing all, or understanding all. Having a deeper understanding of everything that's going on around you, and choosing life, choosing a new beginning, choosing a new source. This could also be you getting a new job and celebrating a new job. This could be you also getting a promotion, or going in a different direction in your career, and just getting away from this person and all this chaos that they're expecting you to make a decision on, or something. Yeah. It's like you're tired of regrets. You're fed up with regrets. You have talents, you have skills. You don't need to put up with this, I'm hearing. You don't need to be put in these positions. You feel like you have more to contribute than to be dealing with this. So, because it's like it's draining you. It will drain you if this is a future reading. It's like you understand that this person's energy is draining you. The whole situation is draining you. So you might be getting a whole new career, changing a whole new direction in your life, looking for more stability in your life. But what I'm finding to be very surprising is I see you speaking up. Speaking up and speaking against somebody here. Could be somebody from a school, or a school is significant. Maybe you live by a school, but there's something here about school or children, and you speaking up about the children, the stability or the finances for children. This chaos that's erupting around you could possibly have something to do with children. Okay. Hmm. This could be something that's going to happen in the next 7 to 9 days. And you're going to have to speak up. I'm seeing a new beginning here of you speaking up or some kind of new communication. And also you planning something here with somebody. For some of you, you might have been offering to help somebody with their children, or you have been trying to help these children, but somebody has been closing the door on you, blocking you out, holding you back, I'm seeing, or trying to shut you up. Okay? Cuz I'm seeing a door being slammed. It's like you're trying to set something straight or you're trying to say something, speak up for somebody, and then I'm seeing a door being slammed. And it's like you're trying to help somebody, okay? I'm seeing like you're the one that is trying to be an assistant to somebody. You're trying to help them, guide them because you have a deeper understanding of things that are going on more than this person does. Like you might be older than this person. This could be your child. Like you're telling them, hey, you better stop this or you better get yourself together or you better not let that person around or something like that. Okay? Something to deal with that. Like you're trying to warn this person. You're trying to let them know that that other person is not good. You know, like you're picking up on their spirit. You're picking up on their energy. And you know that that person's full of chaos and that person just wants to cause problems. And it's like it doesn't matter how much you say or how much you try to warn this person. They're just not listening. They're not taking your advice. This is why you're willing to change careers. Or you're willing to take on a different job. Now, this doesn't necessarily have to be like work. It could be like you taking on another position. So what I mean by that is like say this is your grandchild, you're speaking up for your grandchild and your child is not listening that this other person's a bad person. So you're going to take on instead of being the grandparent, you're going to take on the parent position. Something like that. Or it could be similar to that. Okay? Like you're going to be taking on another position. So if it's not a career, then this is like something like that. Like instead of being grandma, you're going to be mom. You know, you're going to take on the mother position or something. Or instead of being grandpa, you're going to be dad. You see what I'm saying? Like something like that. Okay. This could also be something about foster care. Maybe you've been trying to get into foster care, or you are trying to take a child, or you're trying to raise a child because of their background is so chaotic. And one of the persons in that connection is trying to like make you pick sides or something. Okay. That might be for one of you. But something about school is very significant here. Maybe the child hasn't been going to school. Maybe they've been missing school. Okay. And it's like you are trying to make sure that something doesn't get passed down. So maybe, yeah, you're trying to make sure something doesn't get passed down. Maybe, like, for instance, let's say that your ex was an alcoholic. Okay. Then I'm going to give you an example. Your ex was an alcoholic and now your child grew up and they married an alcoholic. And you're trying to make sure that this curse doesn't get passed down to your grandchildren or something like that. Okay. Doesn't have to be exactly, but it's something like that. It's like there's something here that you don't want passed down to these younger generation. Okay. And that's what I'm getting. Like, you're going to speak up. You're going to say something. You're going to take charge. Yes, you're going to make a judgment, but it's not going to be the judgment that this person is asking you to make. Like, you're not going to give it to them. Okay? This person could have Sagittarius in their chart, Aquarius in their chart, Pisces in their chart, Scorpio in their chart, Cancer, Yeah, I'm getting Cancer. Very heavy on the Cancer, just so you know. Yeah, very heavy on the Cancer. Maybe your child is a Cancer. Or maybe the child that you're trying to speak up for, or the younger person that you're trying to speak up for, could be a Cancer. Or they have Cancer in their chart. Okay? But it's like you're trying to say something here. You're trying to educate. You know what I mean? Like you're trying to educate somebody by being and you're trying to be a blessing to this person, and it's like they're not listening. And the thing is, Gemini, they're not going to listen, you know? And the and this is definitely a time where you're definitely going to have to step up and take charge and be more what's the word? I want to say like more authoritative, or be more of a person who's going to put their foot down, that kind of thing. Like you need to be the person who's going to make the final judgment. Okay, like you need to say like, okay, you know what, we're going to do this. Okay, the kids are coming to stay with me, or I'm going to take over until y'all two can figure out what y'all are going to do, or something like that. Okay, and Spirit is saying to listen to your intuition, because you know more about what's going on than this person. Okay, this person could be a younger person, and they just, because of their inexperience, they just don't understand the depth or the full consequences of not taking the proper action, you know? Yeah. Now, this person could be somebody who has been, maybe they've been getting abused themselves, okay? Like they're getting abused, and they feel like, because they're getting abused, like it's normal. There's something about that that's very significant. For one of you, maybe this person grew up they saw you get hit, or they saw something, growing up, to the point where they think that this is normal. Now, I know I'm going to get somebody getting mad at me here, but this person that you're trying to help, this could be a person that has the characteristics, the personality of a pick-me type of person. Like I'll do anything. You can abuse me. You could abuse my children. You could do whatever you want, and very extreme, very unhealthy mindset. And if this is your child, this could be very heartbreaking for you to witness and watch from the outside looking in, okay? This is definitely a position where you're going to have to, a situation where you're going to have to take full control and be like, wake up, okay? You need to wake up and get out of here. Let's go. Because I'm seeing you pushing somebody to choose life. You've chosen life. You have a clear understanding, and you chose life. And now you are going to have to push this person to make the right decision and have them choose life too. Okay? They need to choose life. Because the path that they're on, see, you chose life, and then your path has stabilized, where to the point where now you are in the Nine of Coins energy, where you have accomplished quite a bit in your life, and you're no longer struggling. Or even if you are struggling, you still have a good grasp on it. Like you know how to handle things, you know how to make sure everything gets paid, everything gets done. Like you have a better control over your finances. It could be your finances. It could be, how you're going to function on a day-to-day basis, right? This other person does not have that. They feel like they need to be dependent on somebody, or they need to have somebody with them to help them. They just don't have it in them to be able to get up and do the things that you've done in your life. It might just be a period in their life where they're just feeling very weak, and just because I said a minute ago about their personality being a pick-me at this time doesn't mean that tomorrow their energy is going to change. I'm just saying that at this point or at some point, this person definitely had a lot of characteristics of a pick me person where they're willing to accept very, very bad, poor behavior. And the thing is with you being on the outside looking in and you having this deeper understanding, it's putting you in a position where you need to be the responsible party. Okay? My condolences. This is a very sticky kind of situation that nobody should have to be in, but it is what it is. And Spirit is saying, do what you know is right. Okay? You'll always regret doing the wrong thing, but you will never regret doing the right thing. Even if it bothers this person, which is, if it's your own child, of course, you know, you don't want to hurt your own child, right? But you'll never regret it, okay? Standing up for this younger person, child, or whoever this is to you, you're never going to regret this. This will be something that you will always be proud of yourself for doing, even if it gets really hard, okay? Yeah, that's what I'm getting. But yeah, chaos is about to erupt around you, Gemini, so be very ready for this. Be ready because you're definitely going to be put in a position where, like, you're going to be put between a rock and a hard place. You know? Do you choose your baby or do you choose your baby's baby? Okay? Because that's the kind of energy I'm getting. Like, do you choose your baby or are you going to choose your baby's baby? The well being, right? Yeah. Somebody around you who could have Sagittarius in their chart, or Aquarius in their chart, or Cancer in your chart is definitely somebody that is up to no good. Definitely somebody who wants chaos, wants trouble, wants drama. I'm hearing they feed off of it, they love it. I don't think it's your child, okay? But they just absolutely love drama. And this is something that you're going to be looked into. There could be also an investigation going on, not by you, but by somebody else. So there's somebody watching you, but there's also an investigation could be possibly going on in this situation. Yes. I'm seeing a very highly stressful situation. If you let it continue, it will become harder and harder and more stressful. So the quicker that you get in there, the quicker you correct something, the better off you're going to be. Let me get it. It fell off the table. There it is. Okay. All right. Your angel numbers for today, we got 12 and 15. Okay. It says 12. It says creativity is a driving force in your life. Your imagination is rich. You are able to express your feelings and insights in unique ways that others can benefit from. I am a visionary. So do put that in the comment section. You do have angel number 15 coming out for you. And it says your love for others is powerful. And you are able to spread your gift of support far and wide. Your curious and social nature brings you in contact with a variety of people, all who would benefit from your warm, heartfelt words of wisdom. I am wise. So do put that in the comment section. I am wise. I am a visionary. I kind of feel like this really, yeah, this definitely fits in. All right, guys, thank you for joining me. I hope this helps you knowing making the hard decision. You're never going to regret it. Yes. And then what I mean is you have two. You got one person here that wants to put you on the spot, make you pick a side, okay? But then there's also another thing here going on where you are going to have to make a decision, a very tough decision. And it's more of to help somebody or protect somebody, okay? And it might be protecting that person against somebody that you love or somebody that your loved one loves, okay? So yeah, hard thing to do. Definitely. Catch me in the next one, Gemini. Y'all take care. Enjoy the rest of your night. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.